If you lie on your back in the grass one day and you look up at the clouds, every birth is the shape of a different cloud. They're all completely individual and they will all take on their own story and their own flow, and it's the environment and the space that you're in that has to be protected in order for that cloud to form into its shape. You see what happens when you try to confine nature, you know what I mean? You can't fit it in. Free birth, in a sense, about bringing birth back to be family led. When you're going into hospital and you have a 50% chance of like going on the operating table to have a C-section, a lot of women are turning to it because when you look into it, it's actually safer.
I wouldn't have thought originally it would be safer, because it's drummed into you that the only way to go is to the hospital. A woman having a child at home with her children and her husband and the people she loves, friends, whatever it may be around her, it's a far higher chance of having a child with no problems and with a flow and with everybody bonding.
I wouldn't necessarily come out saying I was traumatised, but there was things done, like my wishes not being adhered to, which like affects your felt sense of safety, and also like being kept in your back. That's like, you go into a freeze response when you're like that, and then you have people standing over you and you've got to understand how your nervous system works with that, and then you're coming back into your home and you're supposed to like work properly, looking after a new baby. It's so completely different. When I found out I was pregnant with Danny, just this voice in my head the minute that like I looked at the pregnancy test, and I just knew, it wasn't even a voice, I just knew I'm not going to a hospital. I'm going to have to find some other route, but I am not going to a hospital.